Hi, everyone. Welcome back to God's Whispers, a place where we take the time to pause and reflect on the word of the Lord. Today, I'm going to be continuing with the Gospel according to John. And for me, it's one of the strongest emotional moments of Holy Week. It may be a little uncomfortable to hear, too. The scene is at the table with his disciples. Jesus is at the table with his disciples, excuse me. And he says something that just kind of changes the pulse of the room. One of you will betray me. Obviously, there's confusions, there's people asking questions, people are uncertain. And then it happens. Judas leaves. Let's listen. Reclining at the table with his disciples, Jesus was deeply troubled and testified, "Amen, amen, I say to you, one of you will betray me." The disciples looked at one another at a loss as to whom he meant. One of his disciples, the one whom Jesus loved, was reclining at Jesus' side. So Simon Peter nodded to him to find out whom he meant. He leaned back at Jesus' chest and said to him, "Master, who is it?" Jesus answered, "It is the one to whom I hand the morsel after I have dipped it." So he dipped the morsel and took it and handed it to Judas, son of Simon the Iscariot. After Judas took the morsel, Satan entered him. So Jesus said to him, "What are you going to do? Do quickly." Now none of these reclining at the table realized why he said this to him. Some thought that since Judas kept the money bag, Jesus had told him, "Buy what we need for the feast, or give something to the poor." So Judas took the morsel and left at once. It was night. When he had left, Jesus said, "Now is the Son of Man glorified, and God is glorified in him. If God is glorified in him, God will also glorify him in himself, and he will glorify him at once. My children, I will be with you only a little while longer. You will look for me, and as I told the Jews, where I go, you cannot come. So now it is I say to you." Simon Peter said to him, "Master, where are you going?" Jesus answered him, "Where I am going, you cannot follow me now, though you will follow later." Peter said to him, "Master, why can I not follow you now? I will lay down my life for you." Jesus answered, "Will you lay down your life for me? Amen, amen, I say to you, the cock will not crow before you deny me 3 times. So sharing the meal obviously is very meaningful. It symbolizes trust and relationship and belonging. And betrayal obviously wasn't just personal, it was deeply painful. But Peter speaks up. He's confident and he's certain, "I will lay my life down for you." But Jesus responds, "Before the rooster crows, you will deny me 3 times." It's such a realization that most of us aren't trying to walk away. We mean well, we intend to stay strong, but under pressure, fear can change things. And yet, this is not the end of Peter's story. Failure doesn't cancel a calling to God. Just maybe it questions, what do we do when we realize we're not as strong as we thought? So journal prompts that will go along with this passage would be, have I ever been confident in something and then struggled when it mattered the most? And how do I respond when I fall short of who I want to be? And then finally, what does it look like to begin after failure? Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. Share it with a friend, have a discussion, and don't forget to subscribe so you continue to hear God's whispers.